So, Road Hawg update, or Road Hawg video 2. This is my garage, shop, whatever. That is going to be part of the cab. I already showed you on the other, the 51 cab over that I have. This is going to be part of it, because it's going to be a 4-door. So there you can see I picked up some seats. Those are I think out of an Explorer that I got, and a back seat out of an Explorer. I've just put them in there for storage. Then over here we have the chassis. So right now what I've got is a 2008 former ambulance that I picked up. I don't know if we can get rid of that glare, but anyway, so this is a former ambulance that I picked up. I got it for about $1,000. It's an E350 that the engine apparently seized, which I'm in the middle of removing. This is the front end. Hard to tell maybe with the video, but pulling everything off the front end and removing it. There's some intake and some electrical harness, the engine, the 6-liter diesel, a couple of alternators, the condenser for the turbo backside. So this is the cab itself. The cab's got to come off the frame, and then you can see other parts that I've got in here. I don't have a lot of space in my garage. So the doors from this other cab here, and then you can see Road Hawg parked out there in the drive. The doors off of this ambulance. Got a 5.8 liter Ford, or a 351 Windsor. I don't know what year that is, in mid-90s. I picked that up from a buddy. Again, there's my chassis, transmissions under there. I'm gonna get rid of that. The rest of the electrical harnesses I just got laying on the floor. Obviously this is all a mess, but this is part of the project. So dashboard that came out, interior for the doors, the intercooler, that's a tank I got when I bought Road Hawg, and other parts and pieces. So interior parts and pieces, catalytic converter. I've actually got a I don't remember what year it is, but this is the suspension for a F550. How it was originally, my plan was I was going to take and mount the suspension for the F550 on this, get rid of the old suspension and mount it on this, but that's a more daunting task than just pulling the cab and putting on a cab swap onto the chassis. So that's where I'm at. So this is the next portion of the project. I know it's a terrible video, but this is E350 dually, former ambulance, had a 6-liter diesel in it. I'm pulling all of that off, and that's what I'm in the middle of the process of doing, is pulling all these parts off. As you can see, I already got the dash and steering and all that stuff out. Working on pulling the engine, and then once I get the engine out, I'm going to pull the cab off. Then I can start attempting to fit the other pieces that I've got. Now I'm not certain that 5-liter, 5.8 liter, that Windsor is going to be what I'm putting on there, but I'm also looking to get rid of all the tires and wheels off of this, the 8 lug, because I've got these 19.5-inch 10 lugs off of a 550, which is what I want to put on there, all the aluminum, polished aluminum dually wheels. So I'm going to get adapters from 8 to 10 and put those on. I'm also contemplating putting air suspension on this, but it's pretty expensive, and I'm trying to do this rat on a budget. So there's my video number 2. Not very long, not very interesting, I'm sure, but maybe someone out there in the YouTube world wants to see it. So I'm sharing. So there you go. Yeah, and if any of you decide you want some of these parts or pieces off of this E350, I already got rid of the fenders and front end for a gentleman upgrading his van. He may end up wanting the doors too, we'll see. But it's all available, so let me know. If you pay for shipping, I'll be happy to send you some parts. All right, on to the next episode, I guess.